I'm Richard Randall, and welcome back to the Real Estate Voice with Barb Schlinker, the weekly radio show that informs and educates you on how to buy or sell real estate with Barb Schlinker, the owner of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. Now, Barb, when home sellers are planning to put their homes on the market, and with more homes available now and prices dipping a little bit, how does the home seller sell their home fast and for the most money?
Well, Richard, selling a home is kind of a major event for most people, and they don't do it very often. And some of them have never sold a home. And what's changed over the years is technology. It really has kind of changed our world just since I've been in business in the 90s. And of course, marketing has changed an awful lot too. And so who handles the sale is very important. It's really an important decision for a home seller. You know, a lot of people think real estate agents are kind of a generic commodity, and any old person can take some happy snaps with their cell phone, stick it in the MLS, and it's going to sell, right? No. Well, just in the last segment, I told you only 1 out of 10 homes are selling. What does that mean? That means you need somebody that knows how to create demand. So it's a big deal. And the agent handling the sale handles marketing. Buyers will eliminate homes based on the online marketing in less than 1 minute.
Wow.
So I don't know if you remember back in the day when you wanted to buy a home years ago, before everything was online and the technology was really high quality, the pictures were real high quality like they are now. You had to go get with a real estate agent. They would pretty much control all the inventory, and they'd whoop out this old thing. It looked like a white phone book. Remember those, Richard?
I do that listing.
Yeah, it was the MLS book. It was published every 2 weeks. I wish I had one. And some of them had one black and white picture. Most of these properties did not. It might have had a small description, but usually it was data: 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car, whatever. And at that time, the real estate agents controlled the inventory. They knew what was out there. And if they were going to go show homes, you'd have to meet with an agent and they'd take you around. And so the average buyer would actually physically walk in and look at 40 different homes. Now, because the imagery technology is such high quality, and it's posted online, plus all the mapping, and you can see with Google Maps what's all around the home. Buyers are eliminating the homes before they even talk to a real estate agent looking online. They pretty much only use the real estate agent to get in the door, and that's it. Maybe write them up an offer if they're interested. So they're eliminating 80% of the homes before they even leave their fuzzy bunny slippers, and only driving by the ones that might be of interest. I recently had one client tell me that she will look at a home online, and she gives each home 5 clicks. And if it doesn't make her interested in 5 clicks, she's moving on to the next house. That is less than a minute easily. So you want to make sure that you prepare your home with the great pictures, and prepare your home to be the best home on the block when it goes on the market. Because guess what? If buyers are eliminating homes online in less than a minute, and what they're looking at is the outside, the curb appeal, the backyard, the view, the kitchen, the living room, the master bathroom, and the master bedroom, what that means to me is that those rooms have to be looking great and have to attract the buyers to want to come. And it's sad to say that a majority of real estate agents spend less than $89 a month on all marketing, let alone marketing on one particular listing.
Wait. I want to make sure I understand this, Barb. So the average agent spends less than $90 per month for everything they do in terms of marketing. That's not just, less than $90 to try to market one home. Geez, you are light years ahead of that.
It's the weirdest industry. I mean, it's 1 month of school to get your real estate license. You go hang your license with the broker, and the broker's like, go sell, figure it out. And there's very limited training, if any at all. And then there's almost no training on marketing. You can take some advanced courses and get a little bit out of that, But some of these things that I'm showing you, there's very little training on. And most agents don't even hardly want to spend money for continuing education, let alone marketing. Oh, I have to spend $89 for business cards.
Well, you go all over the nation for continuing. I mean, so that you're up on the very latest technology and all the rest. Do people realize you fly all over the nation, not only to go to these seminars, but you're one of the presenters at these seminars?
I don't talk about it much, but I am one of the presenters. Typically, I'm speaking in front of 800 to 1,000 of my group's people.
You are so
2
humble.
or 3 times a year on different topics. But here's the thing. You know, if the public thinks that real estate agents are a generic commodity, that, oh, anybody can just take their smartphone and take pictures, it's going to sell, they're getting paid way too much money. Well, that might have been true 6 months ago when anything was selling, no matter how badly it was marketed, but that is not the case right now. And even agents don't even want to spend money on business cards, Richard. So think about this. You've got your home up for sale and it's being shown by real estate agents. They are coming into your personal private home space and bringing in a buyer. And they don't even want to be bothered with leaving a business card anymore to let you know that they were in your house. Isn't that insane?
That is insane, and it's rude.
It drives me crazy. And I think it's just because they probably don't have business cards. They figure, oh, everything's online. I don't need that. Let me text you my contact information. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing, but it was one of those industry norm and standards that when you went out and showed property, especially an occupied home, you'd leave your business card so the seller would know that you were there. They don't even do that anymore. And so the sellers are like, well, did they show? I'm like, well, we got feedback. And usually they'll give me clues. Well, I think something was moved, you know, the chair was moved or whatever. That's how they know. It's insane.
That I don't know. You are so professional, and I don't mean to insult other people. I guess they're trying to do the best they can, but they just don't have the experience, the education, or the passion. You've got a passion for what you do.
I do. And you know what? Sellers have no idea who or how many people are eliminating their homes online based on the photos. But I bet they can get a pretty good clue by looking at the photos. If the photos don't look good to them, they probably don't look good to other people as well. So if you're thinking of selling your home, you should find an agent that knows how to invest in the right kind of marketing to maximize the sales price, to be the best home on the block. That includes preparing your home for sale, things like staging, making sure you have curb appeal right. It's so funny, Richard. I have this one house on the market now. It's actually beautiful in Woodmore. And we did an open house last weekend on it. And the night before, you know, that big windstorm that happened, it has a bunch of pine trees and stuff.
Yes.
Pine needles just covered the green grass front and back. So I raked a little bit before the open house, but I didn't get to the whole yard. We still had a great turnout. We still, in this market, in a high price listing, had 55 people at that open house in an hour and a half.
Oh my gosh. And I gotta, again, I know I compliment you a lot, but I just don't see the average agent going out there and having the work ethic or the attention to detail or understanding that there's a difference between what it looks like if you rake and if you don't, much less you being the person who picks up a rake and goes out there and does that for your client.
Yeah, make it look good. So but we do everything to make it look good. Professional photography, virtual video tours, talking house ads, drone imagery, marketing to our database of buyers, marketing all over. So that home was only in the MLS for 2 days, but we still had that many people come out. Staging is really, really important. So most people don't know how to stage. I can honestly say I'm not an expert in this. I have to bring in professionals that have kind of an artistic brain to do this, but it's different than the way you normally live in the home. So we actually provide interior designers that help them work with their stuff to just resort, re-put things away, pack some things away, leave some things out to make the home look good. So the buyers can visualize themselves in the home and not be overwhelmed with their own style. And we do this for a reason. We know our home sellers are going to net more money if they stage. According to the National Association of Realtors, buyers will pay anywhere from $2,800 to $15,000 more when a home is staged. And all it takes is a little bit of effort. This is a picture, Richard, of a home that was in the MLS. Oh my gosh.
That is not what we see on HGTV, is it?
No, there's toys on the floor. It's just full of clutter. That's one. Here's another one where the dishwasher is missing. There's dog food on the kitchen counter. Anyway, these homes are sitting for a lot more time on the market. Sometimes we'll even bring furniture in because vacant homes don't look that good either, or we'll virtually stage it. And we get good results. This one sold in 1 week for cash, way over asking price. Here's another one that was empty, and we inserted digital furniture. Can you tell by that picture, Richard?
I can't at all. And I think I was like most people, where I assumed that an empty home would look bigger and it would be the best way to go, until you showed me side by side what it looks like empty. And then when you stage it virtually, and now I don't have to try to imagine what it's going to look like. I have a really good idea of just how great it's going to look.
Yeah, I mean, digital staging just made it, people can visualize their own furniture in there. And again, the whole object of doing this is to motivate buyers to want to come and see your home, to motivate them to not eliminate your home online. So if you are thinking of moving, you can give us a call anytime, 719-301-3900, or go to barbhasthebuyers.com. Richard?
You're listening to The Real Estate Voice with Barb Schlinker of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty, and you can reach her at 719-301-3900. How to sell a home fast and for the most money. Why is it so important that the home's condition be absolutely great?
Richard, most buyers want move-in ready. They don't want to fix things up. If they do, the home has to be priced super low. You can do an as-is strategy, but you're going to leave some money on the table when you do that. And because we know that buyers eliminate homes in less than 1 minute, it's really important for them to fall in love with your home online first, because the next step for most buyers is they're going to drive by. And if they still like what they see, then they're finally going to reach out to somebody and ask to go inside. So it's very, very important that the marketing gets them there. And a lot of agents just don't put any effort into it. Here's one that even in a red hot market sat on the market for a long, long time, just because there's all this clutter and debris out front. Here's one where a tree is broken down. I have big tree roots in the front yard. These are funny to me. Here's another one that it just looks very dated and kind of dirty. Here's another one where the yard is overgrown, overgrown bushes in the front. So easy to fix these things. Even I could do it, and I'm scary with the tool in my hand. So bad pictures is a way that you can really make buyers go away. And you want to make sure that the home is photo ready, because if you don't, then these buyers are just going to walk away and go find another property that they like better. And we do different things like video staging, all kinds of stuff, drone imagery, to attract the buyers to want to come see. Even our exclusive talking house ads we do as well, Richard. And the result is we actually get homes to sell faster and for more money. So if you're thinking of moving, give us a call at 719-301-3900 or go to barbhasthebuyers.com.
You're listening to The Real Estate Voice. That's Barb Schlinker of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. And if you are thinking of making a move, call Barb at 719-301-3900 or visit barbhasthebuyers.com. A short break. When we come back, we'll be talking about how to help your parents sell their family home. Stay tuned for that.